What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Jangs08 YouTube video. Now today I'm going over my NBA 2K26 Myteam Wishlist because I realized that we're going to get the Myteam news in like a day or two, probably like Thursday. What are we today? We're Tuesday here in Australia, so probably in probably 24 to 48 hours. And I haven't done my wish list yet, so I thought, hey, let's do the NBA 2K26 Myteam wish list. Now I'm just going to go over a few things. These aren't in any particular order. They're not like my number 1, 2, 3. It's not like the worst to the best. I'm just going to go over a bunch of stuff that I think they could bring back, or they could bring, that would make NBA 2K26 more fun and more enjoyable for me. This is a thing for me. Not necessarily for you guys that are watching. This is just what I think. So leave a comment down below. Let me know if you agree with me, or if you think that there's something else that they should bring back, or something else that I'm leaving off the list that they should do. So first thing that I'm going to talk about is the auction house, like pending. What's it called? The escrow. The thing where you buy a card now, and then it takes like 30 minutes or so to get that card. I think that needs to go for like, how do I say this? I kind of understand why they brought it in, but at the same time, I think it's a bit of a flawed system. It didn't stop people from buying MT. It didn't stop people from, like, selling, but it didn't really stop what they were hoping it would stop. Not that I could tell anyway. Maybe there's stuff that I'm missing, but to me, it just sort of seems like it's just a buy something and wait. Like, I can't buy a card, try it out, don't like it, sell it back. I've got to buy it, wait, try it out, list it, sell it, wait for my MT, then get it set. Like, the roundabout, if I do that, you're probably looking about an hour and a half worth of time if you want to buy, use, sell, get your MT back. An hour and a half worth of time just to for one card, just to do that. Obviously you can stack cards and whatever, but that's one thing. That's like one thing I just think that they need to get rid of, or at least change, make it easier, make it more streamlined. I don't know. The next thing is better game mode rewards. So what I mean by that is, say for Showdown, instead of having rewards for Showdown at 15, then 60, then 120 wins, make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make it go all the way. Make it so that every time you loading up, or at least every 1 in every 5 times you loading up, you're getting a reward for the effort you've put in. Make the game mode worth playing, because that's what I would like to play Showdown the most. But it's just not worth the amount of time you have to put into it. Now, next up, actually not next up. That goes for all things. Like, if you have to play to 120 wins, it shouldn't just be like a few packs, an outdated reward that's RNG, where you're going to get like, an unlimited, not unlimited, what's it called? Where you're going to get a invincible pack, and then that invincible pack is just RNG. You don't know what you're going to get out of it. It's just random. You could get something really good, but chances are that's going to be weighted to be something bad, and you're only going to get, like, most likely that bad thing. So all that time and effort you put in means really nothing. I want to see a reward that is tangible, a reward that is worth the effort you put in. So if, like, you bring out, tell us what the rewards are going to be at the start of season 1. So let's just think about season 1. You tell me that the reward is going to be a diamond Allen Iverson. Okay. Don't then, before anybody has a chance to really get to that diamond Allen Iverson, don't put in a diamond Ben Simmons that's attainable, or a diamond, like Penny Hardaway. That just makes it, the whole grind for that Allen Iverson, worthless as a point guard or as a 2 guard or whatever. You kind of get what I'm saying. Also, like, things like Breakout, get a reward for every single game you play. Like, it doesn't hurt to throw every single game you play, contract, or not contract pack, like a shoe pack, or do the ball drop stuff again. Every win's a ball drop. Like, you don't have to put amazing stuff there, but make my time and effort that I put into it if I've got to play 24 or whatever it ended up being, I think it was like 36 games or whatever to finish a whole board of Breakout, uh, make it worth my while. Don't make it that I do all that to get a Amethyst option pack. Like, that's just not worth it. It just really isn't worth it. And it kills the game mode. So, and that goes all game modes across the board. Make it worth it. Make it something grindable, a tangible pack. Next thing that I want to talk about is just lock-in rewards. I don't want to lock in for an RNG chance at a good card pack. Now, I was really lucky. I was one of the first people to sort of really be going hard at the Gems of the Game lock-ins and doing videos on like getting the lock-in, the lock it in for, like, say, the Diamond Gems of the Game, blah blah blah, whatever. And for the RNG pack, I think that's where I got like Alex English and players like that. But I'd rather see lock in for this card. You know, and that kind of goes hand in hand with locking in cards for like the overall reward. Like, it's a card collecting mode. I want to lock in cards that I get for, like, you know, like the pink diamond Michael Jordan from 2K17, or was it Charles Barkley? I can't remember. Whoever, or Will Chamberlain. I can't remember who it was. But like, make it really worth somebody's while. If they're putting in effort to lock in all these cards that they're not going to sell, they're going to keep them there. They're locked in. I've collected all those cards. Make it worth that person's while. Okay, that's just how I think. What I think they should do with that. Next thing, token market. I would like to see some form of the token market back again. I like the token market when they had like a lot of different rewards for getting tokens. So, you know, I think there was one where you had to get a certain amount of Amethyst token rewards to unlock the diamond board, then a certain amount of diamond ones to unlock the. I kind of like that kind of thing, something to grind towards so that every game feels worth it. Same, it kind of really all goes back to that. Make the whole game mode worth playing. Make it worth our while. Next thing, I've got a big list of things here that I'm looking at. I think if they're going to do holo cards again, make them special. Okay, so you say you get an Amethyst LeBron early on, or an Amethyst KD early on, and that card goes for 40k. If you get a holo one of them, make it worth your while. Like, maybe there's a separate lock-in for holo cards, or just make them worth it again. Otherwise, it's just a gimmick that means nothing, and that's crap for me. I'd like to see team chemistry brought in. So things like, if you're running a Shaq and a Penny, kind of like dynamic duos, but where everybody kind of adds to the team chemistry, the more people you get that sort of have a link to each other, the better your team gets. I think they do something like that in FIFA or FC, whatever it is now. Like, I guess, or they could just do dynamic duos on a grander scale, make dynamic duos more a thing. You know, if you end up with Scottie Pippen and you get the Jordan, make them really work well together. Like, it doesn't have to be like the top tier Jordan and the top tier this. Make it like any Scottie, any Jordan match, like, you know, boost each other. Any LeBron, any Wade, any Kobe if we get him back, and any Shaq. That kind of thing. Like, you know, even if you say you got Emerald Shaq and Emerald Kobe, you put them together, they might not become like, you know, Ruby or Sapphire Ruby or anything like that, but just boost, you know, Shaq's free throw goes from 42 to 50. Like, you know, something like that. Like, especially early on in the game, that would be really cool to see. I think injuries need to go. We don't need injuries in the game. It's such a stupid thing. Your player gets injured, you go get a card, you heal him. It means nothing. It's just a way to add filler to packs. I guess that's yeah, I guess that's what they got. I'd like to see them bring back Clutch Time Online as its own mode, at least, where, or even if it's like some form of Clutch Time in the park, you play a Clutch Time game 4-on-4 or something like that. But I don't like clutch time generally myself, but I know a lot of other people do. So I think for the community, clutch time online needs to come back, and like across the board too. Like I said before, make the rewards worth it. Make it worth it. What else do we have here? Um, the contest system. Like the stupid contest system where if somebody's like 5 inches taller than somebody else, and they can just shoot over them no matter what they're doing unless like they jump at them. Make sense. Okay, so even if say Scottie Pippen 6'8" is shooting a 3-pointer over somebody like a Muggsy Bogues, and Muggsy Bogues is right up on him, I don't care how good Scottie Pippen is. If he's right up in his jumper, that's going to affect his shot. He's not going to get no contest. He should at least, bare minimum, get a weak contest or whatever you call it. He should get some form of a shot contest, even if he's just standing there defending him. He's a freaking NBA player. I don't care how good or bad he is. He's gonna cause some form of change in that person's shot. I don't care if it's Steph Curry being guarded by Earl Boykins, or like Wemby being guarded by Earl Boykins. Earl Boykins will get up, in his jersey. He'd be hands on him. He'd be defending him. Yeah, Wemby will probably still be able to shoot it over him and get a pretty good shot, but he's still going to affect his shot in some form of way. Maybe if he's in close, like if he's right near the rim, and it's Wemby going over Earl Boykins, yeah, fine. No shot contest. That's not really going to affect Wemby. He's going to score over him every time. But if Wemby's shooting from 3 out that way, way out there, and Earl Boykins is right up in him, if any of you guys know basketball, if you're right up in somebody's shirt, you're right up in somebody's jersey, you're going to affect their shot. I don't care how good they are. I don't care if it's LeBron or Jordan shooting over John at the YMCA or at the local basketball comp. It's going to affect their shot in some way. But we're not talking about that big a difference. We're talking about NBA player versus NBA player. Okay, might be very big difference between the best and the worst, but still an NBA player. Make that work. More locker codes. Give us more locker codes. Give people things that, just give people something to, like, you wake up one morning and, oh, there's a locker code come out last night. What? Make them random. They don't have to be for everything. They don't have to be for, they don't have to be for, like, just when something special happens. But on something special happens, bring back, what's it called? Where moments. Bring back moments, Wemby goes for 55 points or Wemby gets 43 rebounds. Put out a moment card. You can have still all the same stats of everything else that has happened. Say say that happens game 1 and you've already got an amethyst Wemby and he's got 72 rebound and his other stats are all just whatever they are. Make it that if he goes for 43 rebounds, the new moment card just has like 95 rebound, or Steph Curry does like I don't know, not Steph, that's a bad example. Just like make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, what else do I think? More rewards, more things like spotlight sims, more things that are grindable for cards that people can do if they're going to put in the effort to play the game. Make it really worth their while. Also, if you've got, like, say I've got 100 silver shoes and I want to quick sell them all, let me highlight a whole page and just go quick sell. Ask me, like, highlight a page, click quick sell, say, are you sure you want to quick sell this? Then I hit A. Yes, I quick sell. Do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more that I could go over, a lot more that I could say. Just off the top of my head, is there anything I'm forgetting? I guess just make the mode fun for people to play again. Don't make it all about RNG packs that aren't fun. I mean, they're okay to get, but like, if you're going to do that, don't make the packs weighted to the worst card available. If you're going to truly put out, we grind all this time for a invincible pack, make every card in that invincible pack the same odds to come out. Don't make it so that we only get, what's coming out of the GOAT packs at the moment. The Joel Embiids and the Steph Currys at like 75% of the time, and then everyone else, and they're at like, 20% of the time, and then things like cards like Wemby and that at 5% of the time. Just make it all even, make it fair, make it fun. But anyway, that's just what I think. Anyway, this has been like a quick little My Team wish list. I wish I had more time to put more of it together in more of a way. I would have put graphics up and everything. But yeah, I mean, I've rambled on for a long time. So like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If there's something that you want back that I didn't mention, or if there's something that you think I missed or something that you think I said that you don't want, leave that down below. Also, for those of you guys that are sitting all the way to the end of this, leave a comment down below. We're going to say today is going to be Jangles. Okay, leave a comment down below. Jangles, that's like the longer form of Jangs. Jangles down below in the comments. That'll let me know that you watched all the way. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the My Team news that's going to come in the next couple of days. All right, guys. Peace.